Okay. Hey everyone, it's Saturday, and you know what that means. Time to play Scarlet Nexus. And if I remember, where I left off, I was doing in the side story. I was going to look for Naomi, so that's where we're gonna be. I'm gonna be looking around, and no doubt be using the power of art. In other words, statues taking down others. So why don't we go ahead and get right into it? And also, unlike last week, this stream is going to be the same length as my usual streams. I only had to shorten it the one last week because I had to, mainly because of I spent a half hour on longer than usual 1 week on Scarlet Nexus. Hey Willow, welcome in. Hope your day's going well. I just started playing and I'm about to play Scarlet Nexus. You came in just the right time. Here we go. I usually save it because I really love the intro they do for this game. It's really good. You just need to move the screen over a bit so I can see chat. There we go. Thanks for coming in, and Willow, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, Will. And I always enjoy anybody who comes into the stream. I hope whatever you have to get done, it goes well. Eventually, let me see if since you're here, Will, I'm gonna give you a shout out and see if it works. I haven't done one before, but I'm gonna try it and see if it works. and it's not working. Trying to see, I'll have to see why it's not shouting yet. Yeah, out because because I'm trying to figure out how to do the commands, and I set it up so it would shout people out, and I made some custom commands. I don't know why it's not working. But everyone else is in chat. I go check at Willow. Me and Willow are in the same in some of the same servers, and there's a small time streamer like me. So go check them out when you get a chance. Oh, I need to get a car. Now I remember.
But it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Oh, I better go into tactical mode since I'm gonna be battling others.
This is pretty good.
Thank me later.
Actually, you know what? I can't. You know, I get the. I get here.
I wonder, is my hair
Okay. There we go. There's Will's link. So, check Will out when you can. There you get rid of that. There we go.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Oh, we're gone there, so. Okay, remember this is where I came in last time, so I do need to go down to get the key card.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Now we're getting somewhere.
You owe me.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful. I need your help.
Keys card's right there, but how do I get to it? Okay, I need to go around there, and hopefully maybe that door ways open so I can go around.
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Feel the power of art.
The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack. It's working. Focus on that spot.
Now. It'll work.
This is pretty good.
Let's get serious.
Nice.
It dropped something rare.
It's over. Next. Concentrate.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Check.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Keep your guard up.
Round and around it goes. Where it stops, no one knows.
weak spot.
How's that?
Aim for that spot. Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
Won't stop.
Lend me your power. I'll do this, Cheetah. I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
I can't waste time.
Where there's life, there's hope. Kasane, it's time to do this. The trash needs to be taken out.
I'm not done yet. Here we go. Next.
My head feels clear.
This.
And that takes care of them. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, but that was fun. I liked using the brain field.
Yup.
If you want an easy win, I can always give you a hand.
There's a resource reading that's close.
Nice. Keycard 3. Just what we needed.
This place was built as a museum. There was a plan to build a whole academic city nearby. A museum. Now that you mention it, it does give me that feeling.
Brain field gear. I wonder what the brain field gear is. I need a card key for.
But it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Have to head back up to. Excuse me, have to head back upstairs. So down key card 4 is that's where it is. There we go, now we're gaming.
It's covered in water. It'll be easy to electrify.
How about we go for a little spin?
It's over.
This is pretty good.
Keep your guard up.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Feel the power of art.
Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Let's make this quick. Thank me later.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
For you, Kasane.
Take care of it now. The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. The shell is broken. Attack now.
Still more?
Someone's covered in oil. You can burn easily, so watch out for fire attacks.
You owe me. Not bad. That's gonna be the mark.
That was close. Stop. Work hard.
It's working. Focus on that spot. Damage to
Focus.
Alright, here we go.
outer shell confirmed. Break it. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Not bad.
It's over.
Let's try.
I can still fight. It got me. Time to fight back.
Thanks, you saved me.
Thank me later.
Too slow.
Aim to that spot.
Do something.
There we go. Now we can continue on. Oh, I didn't like having to use it, but I was getting defeated a bunch of times. Oh, I just remembered. I probably leveled up, so maybe now I can add more to the brain map. No, wrong way. No, wait, it is the right way.
Hey, I thought this was an other research laboratory, but it looks more like a factory. What gives?
And that strange smell. What is that? It's starting to make me nauseous.
What in the world are they making here? Huh? Aren't those... ampules? They're the same ones the Seiron military dropped.
Seiron military? What are you talking about?
So the Seiron garrison dropped an ampule like this when they took Naomi away after she turned into an other.
That is a Seiron laboratory after all, so it wouldn't be that odd for the garrison to have something from there.
But you said you saw an ampule like that in your home when you were a child.
Yes. I think it's connected to Randall Industries, since they had partnerships with a pharmaceutical company as well.
You're talking about Spring Pharmaceuticals. That's your family's company, right, Arashi? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, it's my family's company, but unfortunately I don't know anything about this facility or the ampules. The OSF had me doing annoying promotional work. Oh well, that just means we need to scoop up any information we can now.
What are you up to now?
The key to intelligence gathering is to obtain information as quickly and precisely as possible.
Wow, Arashi. It's like their security doesn't even exist to you.
Looks like they thought they were safe enough with a closed system. I should be able to get into the root... Wait, what is this?
What did you find? Share the data you have.
Oh, what have we here? A valuable asset in a battle with New Himuka. An other weapon?
This video.
They're transplanting human brains into others.
A psionic's brain is connected to an other through SAS in order to control it.
Damn.
How novel. Having people and others fighting together. I'd say other weapon is an apt name.
What a sickening idea. However, based on the data, it doesn't look like they've completed this project.
No, that's not it. It seems they haven't succeeded with ordinary others. This experiment is even more horrifying than we thought.
In order to increase the compatibility with the SAS, they're using others that were originally human.
No, that's barbaric.
Oh boy. Major General Karen had some terrible things to say about New Himuka, but I'm not sure Seiron is any better.
Why did he try to hide this facility from us?
Naomi. I have to find Naomi.
Stop. Get yourself together. If you blow our cover now, it will all be over.
Yes, you're right. Arashi, can you find out where Naomi might be?
I'll get on that right now. There's a large, high-security area up ahead. Seems pretty fishy to me.
Okay, let's make our way over there then. We should at least confirm her status, see if she's okay.
Definitely sounds sus to me.
According to the data, this is definitely a Spring Pharmaceuticals factory. Seiron and Spring Pharmaceuticals are working together. I've never been so ashamed to be a Spring.
Don't blame her, because they're using the technology they have instead of to help people. They're using it to turn people into others.
You should check it out.
So that's not very good at all. I mean, turning people into others.
I'll do this, Shiden.
Not gonna let them get away with this.
You owe me.
Guess I can't do anything with these just yet. Probably later on in a fight.
It won't open. Maybe we need another key card. Let's investigate this area a little. We might learn something.
Thank me later.
This is some kind of control mechanism.
Arashi, it's your turn.
Yeah. I don't mean to complain, but this is a lot of work for one door.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. What the heck am I looking at here?
It's not just a machine, it's another.
That's another, isn't it? The console was a decoy.
I'm getting multiple other readings, you guys. Stay on your toes.
We'll take them out.
You owe me.
I saw something similar when I was going through the data. It was listed as an other that's had a human brain transplanted into it.
Hold on. You mean it's one of those experimental other weapons?
It's over.
What is that? Look, something's moving around my feet. They're looking for us. Watch out, Kasane. Jeez, how many are there? It'll be a lot of work. they zeroed in on us with something like radar. Not bad. There's no time to be impressed. This thing moving at our feet is that radar. It's how these others see. That's what it looks like. Careful not to bump into it.
Time to fight back. Next.
Not bad.
I'm not done yet.
Keep your guard up. Next. Keep your guard up. I'll borrow this.
Ouch.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Thank you later.
It got me.
It's over. Next.
Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
Keep your guard up.
It's close. Damn. Please, Kagura. Please, Kyoka.
Aim for that spot. Work hard.
So annoying.
How's that?
Kasane,
Next.
some are close to their limit.
I can still fight.
There's a member down. Please go support.
Keep your guard up.
Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
Not bad.
Here.
I'm numb and I can't move.
I can still fight.
This is gonna be tougher than I thought.
I have to do something.
Okay, now this is really starting to get on my nerves. Time to go brain field.
I can't waste time.
Watch yourself.
There's nothing you can do. Give up!
It's over.
I feel power bubbling up inside me. I'll track you down and kill you.
I can still fight.
You're just going to die.
Oh, that's just not fair.
We can't
I already
give up.
hate this.
Thanks for the help.
got this, Kasane. That's gonna leave me.
That seems to be the spot.
Wait, it tingles.
You owe me.
Do something! I'm not done yet.
That's gonna leave me.
There's a weakened member.
More power.
So who's up next? Make it good.
Some are close to their limit.
Not bad.
Aim to that spot.
Let's try.
Keep your guard up.
Not good. Someone is down.
Keep your guard up.
There's a weakened member. Now's not the time to rest. Guess slacking off is out of the question.
Not bad. Let's make this quick. You got this, Kasane.
Damn. I'm borrowing this.
Some are close to their limit. There's a member down. How do they look?
No!
You gotta get up.
Crap. Oh, I hate this boss. Second to siege you, it makes a whole bunch of more enemies. Doesn't make it a whole lot of fun when that happens.
This is some kind of control mechanism. Arashi, it's your turn.
Yeah. I don't mean to complain, but this is a lot of work for one door. Hold on. What the heck am I looking at here?
That's another, isn't it? The console was a decoy.
I'm getting multiple other readings, you guys. Stay on your toes.
We'll take them out. It's over.
Seriously, something similar when I was going through the data. It was listed as an other that's had a human brain transplanted into it.
Hold on. You mean it's one of those experimental other weapons?
You owe me.
Jeez, how many are there? It'll be a lot of work, but we should take them down one by one.
Keep your guard up. Next. It's over. Next. Keep your guard up.
Please, Kagura.
That last attack, it looks like they zeroed in on us with something like radar. Not bad. There's no time to be impressed. This thing moving at our feet is that radar. It's how these others see. That's what it looks like. Careful not to bump into it.
You got this, Kasane.
I'm using it.
Next. Keep your guard up.
There's a weakened member.
We can't give up.
I'm borrowing this.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Damn it, I hate it when it does that. I don't know why it backed up. I should have just launched it.
Some are close to their limit.
I'm not done yet.
That was something.
Time to fight back.
Thanks for the help.
It's over. Keep your guard up. It's over.
Let's try.
Please, Kagura. It got me.
Not bad.
Can you handle it?
That seems to be the spot.
So annoying.
How's
Stunning.
next? Here. Keep your guard up.
That's gonna work.
It's no good. I won't be able to use it for a while.
It's over. Keep your guard up.
I'm borrowing this.
Oh, hey, Fire Dragon, welcome in. I'm just, my day's been going well. I'm just having a little trouble with this other right now. Trying to defeat it, but it's a tough one.
Time to fight back.
Keep spawning all these smaller others.
Get to work. It's over. Next.
It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
Oh, oh, that's all right, Fire Dragon. I understand. Twitch, it can be like that. It can make it to where you get a notification and where you don't. But I do know that on Twitch there is a notification on it that you can turn on, so it will tell you when I go live. But I was wondering what happened to you when I had to restart. But if you're wondering what happened after I restarted, everything went well. It was just that loading loop on New Vegas that wouldn't let me like exit out of the game and restart. If I was able to exit out of the game, I would have just done that, but it wouldn't let me exit the game. But the good news is the VOD is there. Every time I restart a game, I leave the VOD up, but most of the time, and if it's not very long, I probably will delete it. But since it's an hour long on it, both are gonna stay up. So whatever you missed, Fire Dragon, you can always go back and watch it while the time is there. But I hope your day's been going well. I also hope your day's been going well. I'm just busy with taking on these pesky others.
Make it good.
Aim to that spot.
And this is the second time I've had a battle this one. The first time, this other defeated me. All right.
Look at the terrible things they've made.
Now that was
Now we
good.
can move forward, though. Yes, we'll find Naomi, one way or another.
A big finish. Saving because I did not want to have to fight that other ever again. Let's see if there's anything I can get in the shop. Okay, to get that, I need a full-time suppression, which means I need one more of those. That one also needs a pull type suppression. Let's see here. A Baki mask. Ooh, and Nari mask. Definitely want to get. Definitely want to get some of these masks. Too bad I can't. I wish I could preview it. That looks like something I would want. No way to preview it though. See what this black ass mask looks like. Yep, that definitely looks good. Definitely fits Kasane well.
This
This must be that suspicious area Arashi mentioned. It certainly is big. The air. The smell. What is this sound? Hearing it makes me feel sick.
Who's there? That voice. Someone there? Naomi, that's you, isn't it? Where are you? Say something. Kasane?
Naomi? Naomi! I knew it was you.
That voice. Is that really you, Kasane?
We have a brain talk connection with Naomi. That must mean she's nearby.
I've confirmed a reading for Naomi. Wait, you shouldn't...
I'll be right there, Naomi. You're in here. Back away from the door. I'm breaking it down.
You don't have to do that. I can unlock it.
No, don't open it.
Naomi! Are you okay?
Kasane,
No. Naomi.
So, it's true. What have they done to you, Naomi?
I'm just giving maybe see if I can load it back up where I was, because I thought the mask would look good, but I was wrong.
since we're ordered to stay in Seiron, why don't we go shopping in town?
Right, we should stock up and get...
I'm gonna close the application because that mask, I thought the mask would look good, but it didn't. I just felt it was ruining the scene. So I'm gonna just load back up, because the good news is I don't have to fight any others. I just have to go back without the mask on. Which means I'll probably have to go back and do the improvement on the equipment again. Unfortunately, should have probably saved before I did that. Yeah, and we're in agreement, Fire Dragon. The mask does look good for gameplay purposes, but when it comes to like the cutscene and everything, it doesn't. I just hope the Inari masks, I just hope they're much better when I can get them. Okay, let's see. Why can't I put Power Enhanced Mark III there? Maybe I need to unequip it. I guess I can't use. She can't use power enhanced Mark 3. Wonder what. I thought I had a power enhanced. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kasane has it. Okay, get me a Mark 3. Mark 3. Okay, so I need to get 2 more power enhance Mark 2 power Mark 3s. Hmm. I'll just give him a force field Mark 3. Oh, I forgot I had visuals, but let me see what visuals is offering. Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Trying to get all the attires. Okay, I'm gonna save. So I don't have to go through all that again. Check out the visuals. Oh, doesn't have one yet. I still like the black, the red and black. That's what I'm gonna stick with. But if I ever change my mind, they're there.
This must be that suspicious area Arashi mentioned. It certainly is big. The air. The smell. What is this sound? Hearing it makes me feel sick.
It's a good thing it doesn't tell you what it smells like, and that tells me right there it doesn't smell pretty good. Even though it looks nice, it doesn't smell good. But then again, I do have a mask on, so it probably wouldn't bother me too much. Yeah, it does. It does fit a sheet in. I kind of wish they gave a little bit more selection of alternative outfits. Or have it to where I can change the color of the outfit if I want to. But I do agree with you on that, Fire Dragon. The yellow, it does fit Sheedan's electrokinesis. Hopefully when I can get the hood that goes to the outfit that the default outfit Sonic wears, hopefully it looks good.
Who's there? That voice. Someone there? Naomi, that's you, isn't it? Where are you? Say something. Kasane?
Naomi? Naomi! I knew it was you.
That voice. Is that really you, Kasane?
We have a brain talk connection with Naomi. That must mean she's nearby.
I've confirmed a reading for Naomi. Wait, you shouldn't...
I'll be right there, Naomi. You're in here. Back away from the door. I'm breaking it down.
You don't have to do that. I can unlock it.
No, don't open it.
Naomi! Are you okay?
Kasane,
No. Naomi.
So, it's true. What have they done to you, Naomi?
What the hell is that? Why is Naomi another?
I'm sorry, Naomi. It's because you protected me.
It's okay, Kasane. I'm glad you're okay.
But...
It really is okay. I'm glad you're well.
yes. Thanks to you.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Naomi. We wanted to come and check to see that you were okay.
It's not just that. I want to save you.
Thank you, but I'm fine like this. There's no way I'd be able to have a life out there. I'm an other now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I think that's enough. You can't just keep apologizing to Naomi.
She's right. And hey, right now you're both alive and breathing. Isn't that something to be happy about?
Major Kyoka, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to happen like this.
No, it's all right. How are you doing? The people here haven't hurt you, have they?
I'm fine. The people here are very kind, even to an other like me.
Naomi?
But when I don't take the ampules, it really hurts. And I Can't. Give me it. Kate? Please, you have to go. We have to forget about me.
No! I was finally able to find you!
The nebula.
Kasane, she's right. It's what your sister wants you to do.
Naomi! Naomi, why?
Kasane.
So you came.
Major General Karin?
Yeah, well, this isn't very surprising. Seems like you had us dancing to your tune all along.
Naomi is able to maintain her personality with the medication in the ampules, but the effects are only temporary. The only way to save her is to revert her to her human state. And to do that, we need your power.
Are you telling the truth? If you're trying to use my sister as an other weapon...
That is simply what they tell Seiron. This facility's true purpose is to revert humans that have been metamorphosed into others back to their original state.
Then tell me what I need to do!
You'll need to be at full strength. I'll need some time to prepare as well. Continue exterminating others until we're ready. Bide your time. I promise you Naomi will be safe.
I don't like it, but I'll go with it for now.
Then go back to Seiron and hold tight on standby. Don't do anything so rash again.
Since we're ordered to stay in Seiron, why don't we go shopping in town?
Right, we should stock up and get medical supplies. Hey, you're coming too, Kasane.
Huh? Oh, right. Fine.
And he says they're trying to help with the other and trying to revert people back from others back to humans, but I still don't trust Karin, not one bit. I will not trust him because he's definitely up to something. Ooh, this looks nice. Definitely like how the Seiron city looks.
Oh, wait. It looks like someone's in trouble near you. Find them and talk to them.
We should treat ourselves to a day on the town to raise spirits.
Yeah. We can't force it on Kasane, though.
You're right. Seeing Naomi like that, even I was shaken.
Okay, got that quest. But I like how the city looks. It looks nice. Yeah, at least Naomi is fine, even though she's another. But at least she's safe where she is, because she can't be out in the public, because if they get in the public, either the OSF or Seiran will go after her and eliminate her on the spot, because to them, an other, it's just another. Oh, a
Is
quest.
it me, or are we hanging out a lot?
There's a resource reading that's close.
Yep. And I like the music that they have in this game. Oh, look, it's one of the old arcade games. I remember when I was younger, there was a mall I used to go to and they had an arcade. But eventually that arcade got shut down, and unfortunately, and they turned it into a place where, I don't know what it was, but they had cars in there, which I found highly disappointing. I really liked going into
Aren't you tired
arcades.
of seeing the same face? I mean, it doesn't bother me if you're okay with it.
But here in the US, you don't see many arcades these days. Reason I think that a lot of arcades were shut down and everything because of game consoles.
Standby, huh? So, what do you want to do?
We could go back to OSF headquarters.
Before you do, could I have a moment of your time?
Excuse me, but who are you?
Please excuse my manners. I work for the Seiran government. I have come to ask you all a favor. This is a request from a group of us who do not quite see eye to eye with Travers.
What are you talking about? I thought Major General Karin and the Seiran government are in this together.
We have determined that Yuito Sumeragi is connected to the Kunad Gates formation. Our experts say that the gate will bring a great disaster to the world if left alone. We proposed the assassination of Yuito Sumeragi to Travers, but he has skirted the issue. After some reconsideration, we decided that we should delegate this task to the hero who assassinated Chairman Sumeragi instead.
You want Kasane to assassinate Yuito?
I'll do it.
What? Are you serious? Do you know what you're even saying?
Thank you for your cooperation. We have intel that Yuito Sumeragi is currently in Kikuchiba on assignment. I will leave the rest to you. Good day.
I wasn't able to find out the identity of that man, but I was at least able to determine that he works for Seiran's Prime Minister.
So the fact that this is a request from the government checks out.
Are you really going to assassinate Yuito?
Look, I know what this sounds like coming from me, but don't you think that's a bit much? I'm not saying what future Yuito told you isn't true.
Kakuro does have a point. As of now, we only have circumstantial evidence. Nothing is really concrete.
This also goes against Major General Karin's wishes. Are you still gonna go through with it?
Yes, I'm going to kill Yuito. That's most likely the only solution we have.
Only solution, my ass.
I'll make my way to Kikuchiba.
What the hell? You can't just leave!
Yeah, yeah, that is unfortunate. Sorry about that. I was kind of got. I ended up zoning out. It happens when I get really focused into a game. That's what it is with people like me with ADHD. We tend to get hyper focused on something, and when we do, it's kind of hard for us to stop focusing on it. But yeah, that is a shame you haven't had a chance to go to an arcade, Fire Dragon. But if you ever do decide to like go to Japan, I do know in Japan they do have arcades there, because there's a guy I've watched before. His name's Rob, and he lives in Japan. And what he does is he does a lot of streaming where he goes around different places in Tokyo and other places in Japan. And there's another guy named Connor. I don't know if you ever watched Iron Mouse. You know who Connor is. He also lives in Japan. But with Japan, I really want to go to see Japan, cause that and Europe. Cause reason I want to go to Europe is because a lot of my family history that I have, it comes from Europe. And the reason I want to go to Japan one day is because anime it comes from there. It's where a lot of anime comes from, and I want to go to see Japan to see the historical sites and to wander around and see what there is to see, because there's a lot of history in Japan. And not to mention to check out the subway, because I pretty neat, especially the bullet trains. That's what I definitely want to see those. Plus, one of my top spots is the Pokemon Center in Akihabara, because that's Anime Central for any fan of anime in video games, is to go to Akihabara. Hopefully one day I get to go there.
Please wait, Kasane. You should reconsider.
That's right, you're making a rash decision. Oh dear, she isn't listening at all. Damn, she's so selfish.
Yup.
But when it comes to Japan, I want to visit, but I don't think I would want to live there, because from what I heard from one of my friends, Chibi, she's said that like getting a license in Japan is a lot more expensive than it is here in the US. And if I ever do get my driver's license, I don't want to have to pay a whole lot of money for it like it does. Plus, I hear it's pretty hard for foreigners to get to rent an apartment there, mainly because there are some places in Japan that will not rent to foreigners. The reason is because there's been a history of people that have gone to Japan and they rent a place and they skip out and go back to where they live without paying the rent. And that's why some places will not rent to foreigners, because of that.
I know where Yuito is, but... Kasane, do you really want to do this? It doesn't matter what I want. This is all I've got. Give me the directions. Understood.
It sounds nice, though with my room, it's not really filled with manga and figures. Because I do watch a lot of anime, and I have read some manga, but I mainly watch anime. And a lot of the money that I have, I usually spend on video games. Video games are one of the things I really enjoy, that and anime. It's how I've been my whole life. Like when I was in school, I wasn't really like into like doing a lot of club activities. The only club I was a part of was the going home club.
Be careful.
It's over.
Nice job.
And with my room, it's kind of messy, but it's more like an organized mess.
Keep your guard up.
Watch yourself.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
Not yet.
Get it together.
It's over. Keep your guard up.
And with figurines, for what I've heard they're pretty expensive. Yeah, I bet I can imagine that, because I've lived in areas where it's pretty tough, like where it's like kind of like that. Like one place I've lived, it was in Maine. I was kind of like out, not like out, but we had like a Walmart or anything. But if we wanted to go like to like a GameStop or something, we had to like go to the Capitol, an hour wait just to games. The only thing that was close was a Walmart.
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful. Aim for that spot.
Get crushed! Next!
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. Whoa, it's hard to run on my feet.
Here. I'm using it.
Hey, Sinew, welcome in.
The shell is broken. Attack
Not
now.
much is going on, just mainly battling others at the moment. Some really tough ones. welcome on in. I hope your day's been going well.
Watch yourself.
I'm borrowing this.
Go!
Useless. Check me.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
I'm using it.
Trust me, Sinu, you should get the game. It's really good. And also, the one I'm doing right now, I'm doing the Kasane story. It's really good. But there's also another side to the story, and that's the Yuito side of the story. So there are two different stories within the game. And they coincide with each other, but they also branch off as well. Which I really like. Normally I don't see games that do this, but it's definitely an interesting take on how they did the game. And what's good is, from what I hear, is whatever you do on one side of the game, you can transfer that data over to when you start a new game to do the other story, which I am going to be doing when I complete the Kasane story.
Well, we came here just like the guy wanted us to. Are you sure about this? Are you really going to kill Yuito?
Either way, we couldn't just let you go by yourself. Everyone here has your back.
Listen, Kasane. We'll help you fight, but it ends there. After that, each of us will act independently. Got it?
There you are.
Kasane? Just hold on! We can talk this over!
No point. You'll be dead.
I guess it's fighting Yuito round 2.
Why are you trying to kill me? At least tell me the reason.
I told you I don't want to talk.
I'm borrowing this.
There!
Wonder why it didn't get on Yuito.
I'm trying to cure you down. I'll do everything to stop you.
I just wanted to stay out of this. Fine. Will you please calm down, Tsugumi?
Sorry.
Kasane, if this keeps up, neither of you will come out unhurt. Do you really want to kill Yuito? You don't have to help me if you don't want to. Just stay out of my way.
Not yet.
Ah, crap. I got...
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Sorry. I have to do something. Sorry. I'm not done yet. That was close. I'm not done yet. Sorry.
That's gonna
Now. It'll work.
I won't be killed! I'll leave the rest to you.
I'm not done yet.
Sorry.
There's a weakened member.
Can you handle it? Work hard.
Am I better?
Now that they're out of the way, it's on to the main boss.
I'm using it.
I'll track you down and kill you.
Do something.
My head feels clear. I feel power bubbling up inside me.
This is nothing.
You're just going to die.
Oh crap. Now he's using Brain Field. In Brain Field, some enemies use power and can create Brain Field. With some sections, you can't use psychokinesis attacks, while in enemy Brain Field, you will need to overcome it with weapon attacks, or SAS Brain Fields will disperse after a set time, so you will need to wait it out. Okay, so it's a thing I have to do is wait out for him to use up his power. Then that's time to go in for the attack. Yeah, the reason that happens, Fire Dragon, is because the brain field is using the power and it puts a strain on the brain, and that's what causes it to be people to lose their minds, is because they can't really control they're not in the right state of mind when they go into that mode. They can control them for a time, but they need to get out of that state, otherwise they'll die.
Is he insane? Watch out, Kasane. Yuito has the upper hand here.
I'm borrowing this.
There's a weekend member. Get it together.
That's gonna be fun.
Some are close to their limit.
Let's make this
That was a close one.
Ah, man.
Now.
Can you move? Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Stop it!
I can do this. Too slow.
My head feels clear. There's nothing you can do. Give up!
Have to do something. Easy. Help me. Let's finish. Shut up and die.
Kasane, why?
Nice.
Kasane, tell me. Why did you kill my father and join Seiran? Is it because my father was involved in metamorphosis research? Because New Himuka turned Naomi into an other?
So you found out about it too. Yes, that's exactly right.
Master Yuito! Kodama is here!
Huh?
Kodama. Great.
Oh
this
no,
will
not
be
her
weird.
again.
We should fall back to our hideout.
Wait, Kasane!
Kodama just had to show up and ruin everything.
This is completely messed up. How can you just decide to kill Yuito like that? That day we came back from the future, you said that it wasn't going to be an easy decision yourself.
Our future depends on it.
Look, if that's your argument, do you actually have proof that it's all true? I'm sorry, but I just don't believe that killing Yuito is the answer to solving everything. Besides, it seems pretty extreme to kill both the father and the son.
What exactly is your reasoning behind all this? If you can justify killing Yuito, then I'm all ears.
There's no point trying to explain.
That's for us to decide!
What?
I've been wanting to tell you this for a while now, Kasane, but you are way too selfish. You make quick decisions and determine what needs to be done. Even when you lose your cool, you're able to compose yourself. I really respect those qualities. Yeah, I said it, I respect you. That's why I was able to accept you as my leader. But no, not this time. Why should you kill Yuito? Don't expect any help from me until you can give me a good, valid reason.
But...
Whoa there, Shiden. I think that's enough. Ah, the youth are so passionate. I like it. It looks like your passion got to her. Continuing to harp on her like that isn't going to get us answers.
Listen, Kasane, we have no idea what kind of things you're bottling up inside. We don't know the weight of it, or whether it's painful or not. The only thing we know right now is simply what happened to Naomi.
Saying that an explanation would be pointless means you have something you should say. Lucky for you, there are 4 open-minded people here ready to listen. I'm pretty sure there are different perspectives you can consider as well.
Tell us. We deserve to hear it.
Yes, we're all on the same team here.
I'm sorry.
So you're really not gonna tell us?
No! I just wasn't sure how to explain it, so I'm sorry I said it'd be pointless to tell you.
For once, we're in an
Well,
agreement.
if that was the case, then you should have said something.
For once, Shiden has a good point.
I'm sorry. Oh, this apology is for making you jump to conclusions, so...
Yeah, I think I got that.
Hey, Shiden, come on. Let's try to relax a little, okay? It's great you're invested, and that's cool and all, but it's also lame at the same time.
Shut up! Anyway, if you're gonna tell us, then tell us already.
Okay. The first reason is what I felt at Kunad Gate. I felt something like the power of the red strings coming from it. The time portal that should be disappearing lingers because of Yuito's power. That's what made me believe what future Yuito said. The second reason is because of what Karin said. He knows that we went to the future.
He does?
Arashi, you were eavesdropping so you can confirm.
Yeah. From what was said in the future, I knew there was a good chance that Karin was involved in some way or another. He's at least aware that a time-traveling power exists and has accepted it.
The third reason is that the Seiran official said Yuito was involved.
I see. So for you, all your suspicions leading up to now were confirmed.
Yes. I mean, they're all just circumstantial, but it's all I have. I'm sorry.
You're apologizing for the wrong thing again. What we wanted was a fair explanation, and you provided one. You don't need to apologize for that. And it's thanks to your explanation, we came to understand exactly why you made your decision.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from now, but I still have a question. Why didn't you discuss all this with us?
I told you. I didn't have any definite proof, and I didn't think you'd believe me.
But I did. And everyone else here too. Some of it I'm still not convinced about, but I don't think all of it's a lie. It's proof that your way of thinking is wrong. That's why we should talk from now on. We have each other's backs here. That's what makes us a team.
I'm sorry.
There you go again.
Huh?
There's a different phrase you should be saying right now.
That's right. If you want to build trustful relationships, an apology isn't what's needed right now.
Oh. Thank you. Everyone.
Stand by phase 6.
I guess I should talk to Kagero. Kasane, good. Do you mind if I butt in? Haruka, you were listening? Yeah, I agree with everyone. So I want you to know you can always talk to me. Friends. I've never wanted friends before, but there's a limit to what I can do or think of by myself. I'll try to rely on other people a little more.
And good point, because there's only some things you can do alone.
That Seiron official gave us.
It was Kodama's fault. We couldn't help it. I never thought failing a mission would relieve me so much.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Oh, before I do the shop. Oh, add it to the lineup. Nice. Better save. Let's see what's in the shop. Ooh, shooting star. Definitely get that. Ooh, I like the look of them in the shape of throwing stars. That's nice. You can't learn this yet, so let me see here. Oh, I can learn that. Yep, definitely getting this because this will be helpful. Wonder if maybe I can do the missions and get See, maybe I can get a battle B, because that's one of the things I need in order to get the hood to Kasane's outfit. And the default one.
Hey, Glenn occasionally gets serious about training.
Can you handle it?
You seem to be in good form.
Keep your guard up.
I don't think you need me.
It's over.
Isn't that the other we're supposed to take down?
You owe me.
I'm not done yet.
That's gonna leave a mark.
It's over. I can still fight.
For you, Kasane.
That's another you don't see very often. Finishing off that other will net you a lot of good stuff. You've got to do it, Kasane. I confirmed a water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move.
Use it well.
Watch yourself.
Can you handle it?
Aim for that spot.
I'm using it.
Ah, crap. I guess I'm not strong enough yet to take him on.
Are you okay? You can borrow this.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. You will need to take out all the nearby enemies. Good luck.
I'll do this,
Let's
She-Man.
make this quick.
Get it together.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, I'm soaked.
Please
I don't want
check
to
out.
move. That seems to be the spot. There's a weakened member. The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Do something.
Work hard.
Sucks.
Go ahead
looking good.
It was close. Damn.
Can you handle it?
Aim for that spot. Some are close to their limit.
Oh well, at least I completed it. Hopefully I got one of the things from the mission that I needed for the hood. And I didn't. Okay, I got gifts I need to give. Guess you come to talk to me whenever you want from now on.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Perfect crystal ball with no impurities or cracks. It feels like I'm being sucked in as I stare into it. Using max power tools to increase accuracy of fortune telling, now I have to check my fortune for today.
I guess I should talk to Kagero.
Thank you.
Brains sure are strangely contain everything that makes us who we are. Yeah, they are a bit strange.
Good taste.
I'm not much of a gardener, but I'll ask Tsugumi how to take care of it. It'll be kind of hard to ask Tsugumi when she's on the opposite
There are a lot
side.
of things different about you, Kasane. I could say you're an unlikely woman.
Naomi always said I was easily misunderstood.
Yeah, I get that. You just say whatever is on your mind. I generally find staying quiet makes more friends, though. Oh well, that lack of control is one of your good features.
Hey, do you see how great I am now?
I don't know about great, but I do think I've come to understand you a little better.
Oh, there's Shiden.
Thank you.
Real lightning is the best. I'm surprised you understand the incredible beauty of it. Someday, I want to take a picture like this someday.
Let's get one thing straight. You're not the one leading this platoon. If anything, I'm letting you lead us. Don't forget that.
So it sounds like I am the one leading the platoon.
I'm just saying, don't be smug. Don't let it go to your head.
Okay. And let me see. It says electro. Okay, increases speed and combo.
I feel like I've learned a little more about you. However annoying that may be.
I don't know what you mean by annoying, but it's good that we understand each other better.
Little Shiden is leaving Kasane. It is leaving Kasane lead the platoon. He is nice little man. That's funny. I get it.
Thank you.
This is Septentrion data collection number 876. I've always followed the updates, but I was late. I didn't think you would get to it first, but thank you. I need to start analyzing the added data right away. Okay, I think that... Here, let me see if I got any gifts for her. Okay, we got a Yuito one says, just what is going on here? Can you please explain all this to me? Did you really kill my father? Why are you trying to kill me too? I don't want to be your enemy without knowing why. If there's something that I can, and that you can just tell me, then let me know. Might be able to help somehow. Please, because this is just isn't right. Before I do, Yuitos, I'm gonna see what there is. To do on this, Kasane. Let me thank you again before. I hope you don't fight each other anymore. Lately, I've found myself going to the abandoned subway a lot. I don't think I'll ever forget what happened there. I'm really sorry. Yeah, let's do Gemma's bond. Are you still blaming yourself for what happened to my sister? Why should you take? We should talk. We don't have to think about what side we're on. If you're at the abandoned subway, then wait for me. Oh, I'm heading there now. I think I'll do the Yuito one last because no doubt I might end up getting into another fight with him.
Kasane?
Gemma, did you read my message? I came to talk to you. It seems like you still feel responsible for what happened to Naomi. It isn't your fault she turned into another. There's no point in you blaming yourself.
You came all this way just to say that?
Well, you felt guilty enough to come all the way here.
You're right. It's probably presumptuous of me to think it was all my fault. Still, I can't forget what happened to her. It's sad to think this is how I behave after the decades I've fought.
I don't think it's sad, just surprising. I thought your experience would allow you to cope better than this.
That's what I thought. You don't have time to falter when a friend dies in battle. Our role as members of the OSF is to bottle up our feelings no matter what happens, and fight until the last other is killed.
But you haven't been able to control your emotions. Do you have any idea why?
I must be at my limit. I've lost too many friends. Friends of many years and rookies like Naomi. While everyone else lost their lives, I'm left standing here, my retirement drawing closer.
You make it sound like it's bad that you're alive.
I feel guilty. The young people with promising futures die, while someone like me with not many years left is allowed to live. That's why I was so committed to protecting the young members.
I know that you wanted to protect Naomi. However, there's no point in regretting the past that way. You're better off focusing on what needs to be done right here and now.
I know that.
Gemma, behind you! Good reaction.
The enemy was just weak. I can still fight for now.
What do you mean for now?
I'm old. I'll have to retire soon. When I retire, they'll stop administering the anti-aging drug. My body will begin to grow old and my power will gradually diminish. As someone who's had to rely on my power for decades to survive in battle, I'm a little worried about its strength diminishing.
I do remember reading something about that.
It might be the distant future for you, and it's just around the corner for me. Many retired soldiers have a hard time adjusting to civilian life after being in the OSF for so long. There are those who have nowhere else to go after society throws them out. No family or friends to rely on.
Are you saying you'll be one of them?
Yeah, I spent most of my life in the OSF. I can't do much other than fight. How is someone like that supposed to live outside the military? I'm ashamed to say that I'm afraid of that day coming. If I have to live on carrying these feelings for my fallen comrades, then I think I'd rather die in battle. I'm sorry. That was a stupid thing to say.
I don't understand. If you're serious about wanting to die, then I misjudged you. You say that you're the only one left alive, but it's not like you've survived this long on your own. Even my sister was worried about your health. And you just roll over and die? That's so selfish.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I'm leaving. Goodbye. What is he thinking? Naomi was so concerned about him. It's not like I haven't thought about giving up my own life if it could help save her. But that would only make her sad. I thought thought he would have figured that out.
I shouldn't have said I wanted to die. I hope you'll let me apologize again. I've been feeling very unsure of myself lately. I was 8 years old when I was scouted. I've lived in the OSF for a long time. Want all of you to have a life with no regrets. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know how many regrets you had in your life, Gemma. I'd like to ask if you get the chance, if you want to talk about it, that is. Yeah, ask me someday. See you later. Yeah,
Kasane, you've come to see me.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about Gemma for a bit because he wasn't on the team, but you have to feel bad for him because with a lot of people, when they've been doing something for so long, it's kind of hard for them some of them to readjust back into normal society when they've done something for so long, because it's been their whole life, and then they're like, well, what do I do now?
Let me guess. You've finally fallen for this sly fox's charms.
Disturbing things do tend to stand out.
Ouch. I demand an apology and compensation. Therefore, I'd like you to come to Kikuchiba with me.
Kikuchiba? What are we going to do at a ruin overrun by others?
I mean, if I suggest we go to Musubi's for a talk, you just turn me down.
It doesn't matter where we do it. I hate meaningless conversations.
Just think about it. If there are others, we can fight. It wouldn't be meaningless if we were also gaining valuable fighting experience. If you don't want to talk, you can just focus on the fighting. That way, there's no wasted time.
I can't imagine I can improve my skills training with you. Our power disparity is too great.
Seriously? Come on, just humor me, would you? Please, Kasane?
Why does he want me to go with him? As irritating as this is, this might be a good opportunity to finally get him to tell me about his past. Okay, if it's training, then I'll go with you.
That's the spirit. Don't let my graceful knife skills make you fall in love with me.
Since I'm absolutely not interested, could you fight invisible the entire time?
Yeah.
There's no sign of any others.
What, really? They're usually everywhere. Of all the days they're not around.
This is no different than talking at the hideout. Let's go back.
Wait! We'd be wasting a trip if we just turned around and went home.
Fine.
Atta girl. Don't worry, I won't bore you. There's also something I wanted to show you.
What?
It's a surprise for later. Come on, this way. Well, our plans may have gone awry, but at least we can have some fun without getting interrupted by others.
Our goal was combat training. Having them around was the whole point.
Even you must have realized that the combat training was nothing more than an excuse. Oh, this really brings back memories. This area used to be a shopping district. I always came here with friends to blow off steam.
Now it's nothing but a bunch of sad rubble. Gives me a strange feeling.
I mean, I guess to someone young who wasn't around back then, this would look like nothing but a pile of rubble. Somewhere nobody lives anymore. Nothing left but visions. It's almost like the entire city has been left to haunt this area. I know it sounds absurd, but in a way, it's actually pretty funny.
He's doing it again. He's lost his levity. I wasn't just imagining it.
Oh, there it is.
An arcade game?
Not just any arcade game. You operate a crane to grab a prize, and if you manage to drop it down the hole, you get to keep it. This used to be real popular back in the day, especially with couples. This is why we came here. Let's see if it still works.
It's plugged in, but it's not responding. Maybe it's broken.
Wait. No, it's just locked. All right, time to use the hacking program I borrowed from Arashi.
That sounds illegal. This place may be in ruins, but are we allowed to just operate this and take its prize?
Don't worry about it. It's been left like this forever, so nobody's going to get mad if we take a prize or two. Oh, nice, it worked. Ha, look at that. Now tell me which one you want. I'll grab it for you.
There are only plushies. I don't really want any of them, but if I had to choose one, then that one, I guess.
Okay, say no more. Consider it yours. I used to play these games all the time back in the day. I'm basically an expert now. Start it up, turn here, and now!
He dropped it.
I'm not giving up yet. One more time. This time I'll get it for sure.
He hasn't even gotten a single one yet. At the rate this is going, I'll never be able to ask him about himself. Can I get a turn?
Okay, but this is more difficult than I thought it'd be. You know, I bet the store manager put the prize in a position where it's hard to get. Hey, you're cheating! All my hard work vanished like tears in the rain.
You brute forced a locked machine with a hacking tool. So who's the real cheater here?
Well, I suppose you're right. Okay then. I know this just started to feel like a date, but I think it's time we call it a day.
One time in that I get one of those things was a few years ago, the first and last time until now. Yeah, I played a couple of crane games, but I really didn't do much of them because I really sucked at them because they just eat your money away. If you're really good at it, you're lucky if you do manage to get what you want, but a lot of the times they're designed like that to just take your money.
Oh, were you two together?
Oh boy. Looks like we're caught. Well, cat's out of the bag. I guess there's no sense in hiding our secret now.
Secret? What were you doing?
He thinks we were on a date, which I in no way wanted any part of. If it were a date, well, I'd call it a complete failure.
Oh.
Why would you say that in front of me? What part of it was a failure?
Naomi told me dates were supposed to be fun. That wasn't fun at all.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, you're a little too young to go on a real date anyways, and I am an old geezer. In fact, I'm old enough to have a kid your age. Now that I think about it, the major here would be more suitable for me.
Then why don't you treat it like an outing with your daughter?
What's the fun in that?
It's not like I actually want to go on a date with him. I can't imagine it'd be more fun than this last one.
Whoa now, that sounds like a challenge to me. Okay, give me another shot.
Do whatever you want.
I'm glad you two are getting along so well.
I can see it was I definitely would consider that one a failure. Okay. Time to do Arashi's. We should have shared our investigation with Kara with everyone sooner. I have a feeling. I have a few things I need to own up to this time. Funny thing is, that I go to the store that had it to try to get a prize more than to go buy something. Yeah, I can imagine, because when I was younger and I saw them, they had stuff in there that I did want to get, but parents, they were like, nope, you can't, because they knew when it realized it. But the great game is that I sucked at them, and even if you did get it, you don't always get the one you're aiming for. But I can see why they're still around in some places, because they could be fun, but main reason is because they do bring in money for the place. That's why the crane game is still around even to this day. But you only find them and see them in specific places like gas stations, or like I've seen it at Denny's. But it's usually like in a place where a lot of tourists are gonna be, and they usually fill up with something that someone would want to get.
Arashi, why are you sleeping here? Didn't you say you were going to check the SAS?
Arashi is currently in maintenance. Please wait until services resume.
Skipping out on work? Arashi, you bring lazy to a whole new level.
Shut up. People need to get plenty of rest or they can't work.
Plenty of rest? Oh, look at the time. It's almost time to eat.
No wonder I'm so hungry. What a stupid alert system.
Wow, so you can't even be bothered feeling hungry? Well, I was going out to eat. If you're hungry, then how about joining me?
Unfortunately, the destiny of the plushie that I got was to die in the paws of my dog. Yeah, I know that feeling all too well, because dogs I've had over the years, they've chewed up stuff that I've had. Like one of was the Transformers Dark of the Moon game. We went out one time and came back, and I found where the dog had chewed it up and destroyed the disc, and I couldn't get another copy of it. And another time is one of my dogs, he got in my room and he chewed up my sandals, and I had to replace them. But definitely, because dogs, they can sometimes get a hold of stuff you have and they chew it up. That's where the term "the dog ate my homework" comes from. I remember my parents also telling me when we used to have this dog, it was when I was little, and this dog, it liked to eat my socks, literally, because when they go out in the yard, they would find sock fibers from the dog. That's why with puppies and dogs, you have to keep an eye on them and teach them what they can and cannot chew on, so they learn and you don't end up coming home and your house being destroyed.
Eat out? Listen, Rookie, the city is full of danger. You could find yourself surrounded by civilians or hounded by the crows.
Fans in the press. Must be tough being famous. Basically, you're saying...
It's a pain.
I thought so.
We don't need to go out. We have our rations. It gives us the minimum essential nutrients we need. Isn't that wonderful?
You care about efficiency that much?
Of course. And these rations can be eaten right away. It's my treat. Want to join me?
It seems like you're absolutely against going outdoors. Okay, let's eat here then.
Ah, this soda hits the spot. There is no better beverage in the world.
Glad to hear it. By the way, do these rations taste a little too salty to you?
You think so?
I'd understand if it were heavily seasoned, but I'm just getting a strong taste of salt. It's not very balanced.
That's surprising. I thought you were more like me and didn't really care about taste that much.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I used to care. I bet it's because of Naomi's cooking. My taste probably changed without me noticing.
She likes to cook, too. Handmade hair clip, homemade cooking. She sounds like quite the homemaker.
She liked doing it since we were little. And I always helped with the taste testing.
I see. That's why these rations are not to your liking.
It's not that I don't like them. I just said it's not very balanced. It could just be that my palate is more refined now than it was before.
Good grief, are you really bragging to me about your sister right now? How are you two so close when you're not even related by blood?
Because my sister was so kind. There's no way I would have survived in that house without her.
Did something happen with your family?
I guess. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful they took me in. But my parents don't see me as family. Not Naomi, though. She's always been there for me, protecting me. And that's why I wanted to do everything in my power to protect her no matter what.
I don't know Naomi that well. We only got to fight together a short time. And this might come off as rude, but that hair clip and Naomi's cooking you hold so dear, I just don't understand their worth. However, hearing you tell me about them has helped me to get to know Naomi. You really found yourself a good sister.
Yes, I did. Thank you for the food.
Okay, we've gone through the chore of eating. Time to resume services.
Seems like you're ready to go back to work.
Before I forget, you can pay me back for the rations by helping me out with a little job later.
What?
Oh, just hearing you talk about Naomi, I sense that you're someone who has a strong sense of duty. When someone protects you, you protect them back. In other words, since I treated you to a meal today, you'd want to pay me back. Or else it wouldn't sit right with you. I'm really just doing it for your sake. I'll let you know what you have to do later. Now, I've got to go.
Oh, that's so unfair. Arashi! This must be what she had in mind the whole time when she said she'd treat me. She really got me. Nobody is better at slacking off than she is.
And to admit, Arashi did get Kasane that time.
Kasane. I could be your instructor if you want. I can teach you the fundamentals of Arashi-style slacking off.
Wouldn't you just slack off and not teach me anything?
I have nothing more to teach you. Well done.
Okay. Got card castle playing cards as a present from Arashi.
I never get bored watching you. I'm developing a greater personal interest in you. I don't know what made you think that, but is deepening our understanding of each other a good thing?
Sir, I was busy. Mrs. Sorry, let me see. My dogs like to bite my arm more than other things in the house. If a dog, unless it's drawing blood, then I don't think you need to worry about it. The dogs like to play, especially with puppies. If they nibble on you, it's just time. As long as they aren't viciously attacking you, I don't think you have to worry about it. But sometimes other dog breeds, they can be rougher than others when they play. Okay, time to do Yuito's. I have nothing to say to you. Damn, Kasane knows how to be cold.
There. This doesn't solve everything, but at least he won't ask me about it. He's someone I may have to kill eventually. I need to make sure we interact as seldom as possible. Or else I might lose my nerve when the time comes. He's kind of strange. He's not like Naomi or Captain Seto. It's not like I found him especially interesting, so why couldn't I just ignore him? Oh well, he can't contact me anymore. For now, I just need to focus on Naomi.
Okay, well that was quick. Do I have any more Bond episodes? It's been such a long time since I played that game. It makes me feel young again. You ended up using your psychokinesis on me though. Oh, that game I might still be around here somewhere. The one where you hit a drum along with a rhyme. Do you know it? I'd love to show you how good I am with the sticks. I don't know that game and I don't want to see it. I don't care about your silly stick skills, Kaguro. There's the cold shoulder. You shouldn't call it silly until you've seen it. Oh well, we should do this again sometime. You get yourself into trouble more than I thought you would, Kazane. You need to learn how to avoid that stuff. And that being said, I do have the annoying job of running PR, which I hate, but continue to do. It's an example of what happens when you don't stay out of things. You do a good job for hating it so much. You're a totally different person when you do PR. I admire it a little. That's just experience. You'd be better to be all chipper in front of the cameras too, if you'd been doing it since you were a kid. I don't recommend it, of course. Getting good and doing something you hate is nothing to be proud of. Yeah, got a good point. Looks like that's all the Bond episodes for now.
I should take a break.
So, about our mission from the Seiran government, I wrote in the report that we were interrupted and were unable to complete our assignment.
You mean I did? Honestly, I only did it because nobody around here bothers with the paperwork.
Wow, Shiden, you're so reliable. Keep up the good work.
Hey, watch it.
I wonder if they're going to give us a new other suppression assignment. Karin made it seem like they would.
Which reminds me, I'm curious about what Karin said in the future. It was...
Why now? If you had managed to get here sooner, we could have found a way to cure the metamorphosis and turn them back to normal. Finally. I can finally save her.
Piecing together Karin's statements, Kasane's power must be a clue on how to reverse metamorphosis.
Major Kyoka? Where did that come from?
Well, maybe not. Karin did mention that we should have arrived earlier, so... He could have copied Kasane's psychokinesis whenever he wanted, but he hasn't. If what he wants is the red string's power, then the matter is not about finding a cure. He would take time and...
Calm down, Kyoka.
Huh?
What's gotten into you? You almost sounded like Arashi when she's actually focused.
Really? That's strange. I didn't think I was acting any differently.
Trying to put all the pieces together, maybe you just fell into a trance.
Whatever it was, your line of thinking was interesting. It does seem like Karin thinks Kasane is the key.
Yes, she is very important to Major General Karin. There's no mistake about it.
Do you think the reason I came to Seiran is because of Karin too?
That's certainly a possibility. Wouldn't rule it out. What do you think he's planning?
Sorry to interrupt, but Kasane Platoon has been given an other suppression assignment. There's a high probability for others appearing in the Mizuhagawa New City Development District. Head there immediately.
You heard her. Let's head over and take care of this first. Then we can talk.
You're right. There's no sense thinking about it now, but we should all be careful.
She looked like me when I'm making a theory about Genshin. While she does reunite with Naomi, it is not an event to rejoice. Kasane went too fast for me.
This is the area the other report projected.
Yes, our assignment is to exterminate any others that appear here.
Why send us all the way out here? You would think there were other places more worth protecting.
Believe it or not, this area is actually a trade route to Togetsu. Yeah, I know it may not look like much, but it's actually pretty important.
Togetsu may be an isolated religious state, but apparently trades happen when interests are aligned.
In other words, the extent of the relationship is strictly business. So, what does everyone want to do?
Wow, did my ears just deceive me? I think Kasane just asked us for our opinion. Normally, she'd just rush out looking for others.
I see. No one has any ideas. In that case, let's do what we normally do.
Wait, nobody said we didn't have any ideas. Kagero, stop teasing Kasane.
My bad, Your Highness. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
My panties?
Who cares? Anyways, if you have an idea, speak up.
As for ideas,
No, we don't have any. I hacked the system to see what the transport schedule was today, but I couldn't find anything around this time.
That means we can concentrate on exterminating the others. Everyone, stay vigilant and move forward.
Wait, I just received a request for reinforcements. A transport team is being attacked by an other up ahead.
Wow, really? Because Arashi literally just said there weren't going to be any transports now.
It definitely wasn't on the schedule. If there's a transport team, it means this was off the books.
The timing is too convenient. There's a chance it could be a trap. Should we wait and see first?
Haruka, is this reinforcements request coming from Seiran?
Yes, it's an official OSF request.
Then we have to answer. We're part of the Seiran OSF now.
You're right. Besides, we can't just abandon people who need our help. Let's do what we can.
Well then, time to find out what's waiting for us. Let's get this show on the road.
I'll send the location of the distress signal.
And actually, I'm gonna have to stop here for the day because it's getting to that time. So I'm gonna save, and then I will take us back over to the chat, and we look for somebody for us to raid. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. Let me see who's on, random. See which one this is about. Let me just see what's going on with the. I'm checking on one to see if we'll. Let's see. I think what we'll do, we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Cryptid because Cryptid is she's celebrating her 1K. She's doing a 1K subathon. So why don't we go ahead and raid her? She's a horror VTuber, but she's a nice person. So let's go ahead and raid her. Okay, that's set up. I'm gonna have to set up the raid message. And okay, there's the raid message. I will be back on tomorrow. I've been talking with some of the stuff, but one of my friends, Chibi, she is doing a donathon and charity stream for veterans tomorrow. So I'm gonna be watching that for a bit, and depending on how things are, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be playing. I thought we were gonna be playing maybe midnight Ghost Hunt, but I don't think we'll be doing that tomorrow because I haven't really gotten any confirmation. We haven't really made absolute of what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna so depending on how things are, I'm going to be playing Genshin tomorrow if I'm not playing Midnight Ghost Hunt with them. So with that, I go ahead and activate the raid, and I'll send you guys on over. And thanks again, everyone, for coming today. I really think I got through a lot on Scarlet Nexus today, and it's definitely getting really interesting. And can't wait to find out what happens next. So let me just go ahead and activate the raid, and I'm gonna say good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is in your time zones, everyone. Good night, and I will see everybody later.